Hi everyone, we're in Mexico City. If you didn't know that city, this is one of the most emblematic building of this huge urban area. Actually, they say the largest in the whole North American continent. So I'm gonna show you one of the most lively area of the city. Like this, I can tell you a story. I can get to meet some of the people. Actually, it looks like there's a sort of protest around here. I don't know what it is. We could go take a look quickly. By the way, this is also the largest, the highest tower in Mexico City. Not in the country of Mexico, but in Mexico City. It's also an old one. It's like an Empire State Building with cheap material, you could say. Let's go check what's going on here. It looks like kind of like a Vietnamese hat. Dragón de Oro. So yeah, I don't know if actually the Chinese neighborhood is very close to here, even though we're in Mexico City, so it looks like kind of like a Chinese event. ¿Es para algo chino o?
Sí, es el año nuevo chino, del 5 al 11.
Interesting. Actually, it's funny because I was born in January, so I, for a very long time, thought that my Chinese sign was goat, but turns out it's actually horse because the Chinese New Year is a little bit later. But we're not in China right now. We're not going to make a video about the Chinese culture. We're making a video about Mexico and its people, like the young people of Mexico, like him. And this is one of the busiest streets of the city. Those guys are like selling as well glasses. You hear them like keeping on selling like lentes, and they talk about like selling glasses. So there's very good sales people like this guy, for example.
Algo de lentes, picas.
Vendedor, ¿no?
Vendedor de lentes.
Buen trabajo, ¿no? Muy competente.
Trabajo. Exactamente.
Así es la Ciudad de México, ¿no?
Así es la Ciudad de México.
Sí.
Eder.
La primera vez que escucho este nombre.
Así.
Muy bien. Mucho gusto.
Cuídate, que estés bien. Hasta
Muchas
luego.
gracias. Hasta luego. So yeah, we try to meet the people a little bit because I think people are the best way to get to know the people, to get to know the culture, of the country, to show you a little bit the narrative, the story of Mexico City. Oh. Como yo, ¿no? Yo tenía esto cuando era niño. Wow. Wow. Or corridor. I didn't expect that actually. I thought it was a store. Departamentos o? Ah, no.
¿Qué pasa? Que tomar una foto.
Ah, sí. A ver. So, this is like, okay. Oh. So yeah, then you access these like small areas. I don't know what those guys at the entrance were. I hope I'm not going into the wrong turn. Okay. Okay. ¿Es un restaurante aquí?
¿Tatuajes?
¿Ah?
¿Tatuajes?
Tatuajes. Ah, yo no sabía que había aquí.
Tatuajes.
Es el estudio de tatuaje. Ah, ok. ¿Usted es tatuajador o?
No, aquí tienda.
Ah, solo. Ah, ok. Muy bien, gracias. It's really cool actually. That's, you have it's amazing, these little surprises on which you can end up. Something that looked a little bit like fishy, I have to say at the beginning. Turns out to be a really good surprise here. Oh wow, this is kind of trippy, huh? So there's everything, it's like a... Buenas.
Hola, bienvenido.
¿Aquí es el estudio de tatuaje o?
Sí.
Ah, ok.
Bienvenido.
Bueno, gracias, yo llegué aquí por suerte. ¿Son tatuadores o...?
Bueno, yo soy perforador, Christopher.
Ah, perforador, ah sí, mucho gusto. Benito.
Yo atiendo aquí, Sofía Carrillo, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Gracias. So yeah, they are like a piercing artist. I don't know what she does and... Hola. Ah, wow. Buenas. Sí, muchas gracias. Very, very cool vibe around here. Hola. And you have even the view on the streets here. I just walked from there, came here, and I entered that entrance over there, and here I am. ¿Son artistas de tatuador?
Sí, somos tatuadores y él es artista.
I am dedicated on the body modification, just like stretches, septums, lip locks. Right in front of here, we used to have Templo Mayor and like Tenochtitlan, the Mexica capital that was floating on the lake.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like these old houses is part of like the new beginning of Mexico after the conquest, you know. So we have like as many museums as France. And there's like so many things to do in the city. And I have so many friends from the States. I lived there 11 years. They're moving to Mexico City.
Yeah, that's famous.
A bunch of them. Because this phone is like very...
That's funny because with the foreigner digital nomads coming here, it's actually usually talked negatively about, no? Like because of the prices going up and all. But for you, it's positive.
No, for sure. Like everybody's, the economic is going up all in general.
It's helping, you think?
Oh yeah, it's helping. And plus Mexico is becoming more rich and people are getting more money. Wages are rising up. So it's a good time.
Interesting narrative to hear, actually.
I was in the States for 11 years. And Mexico was like with bad governments and like we were really fucked. And now with this new president, I've been back 13 years now in Mexico, and I've seen the change ever since I got back to Mexico. Every year you see the change, and it's getting better and better and better and better. And Mexicans are not going to the States to go to work so much, and dollar is going down a lot.
I love as well the tattoo completely full like this, pretty cool. If I wanted to do one like this actually on a portion of the arm. Like
anytime you're ready, we'll be here for you.
Amazing.
I'm gonna give you my card. I want to keep in touch with you. I like to follow the real one.
Very cool place. I also saw this entrance here. I was curious about because it's pretty cool, like another painting and art around. And wow, like you know, it's really different from what I expected to find around here. So I don't know what I'm gonna get here. It's getting interesting. Continue. Maybe there are people living here, but well, maybe they are friendly. Wow, it's okay. Oh, I thought it was the end. It is not the end. That's good. Gotta be careful though. Woo! It's all about energy, guys. You put yourself in the right mindset and amazing things are gonna happen. That video I'm going today, I didn't even expect to take the dimensions it's taking right now. That's the main square. I didn't expect to show you such perspective today. We'll bring you to this main square and then I'm going to show you the last ruins of the Aztec Empire. There used to be, right where we are, pyramids. And Mexico City used to be called another name. It was called Tenochtitlan. And that was the capital of the Aztec Empire. This is the main square, El Zócalo. I love the vibe around here, it's really amazing. This cathedral is actually one of the oldest, but the really oldest is the Aztec temples, and a lot of them are under our feet here. But there are some that are left there. And this is the entrance of the metro, I believe. So, believe it or not, but there's a metro system in Mexico City. This is very interesting, guys. They're gonna make what is called a limpia, which in Spanish means a cleaning. So she's cleaning him from basically from bad energies.
A partir de 15-20 pesitos lo que tú quieras.
Muy bien, muchas gracias. Qué bien. So let's do it. Let's do the limpia so you get to experience it. You see a lot of those guys in a different part of the city doing this. Some that do it in front of the Museum of Anthropology. It felt really, really authentic and they had like a huge show of dancing as well, and you could tell that they knew what they were doing.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Gracias.
Juntas tus manos, por favor. Te lo hundas como si fuera crema en tu frente y en tu boca. Gracias. Cierra tus ojos. Lo avientas, por favor.
I think it's amazing that there are people as well keeping some of those traditions alive, you know. It's actually a shame that is not well preserved actually, and I think it's because of religion, of Christianism, you know. But there are a lot of people in Mexico that are fighting to keep these traditions and this culture alive. Those are also like pretty amazing. With the cranes as well, which is like famous in Mexican culture. What we have in front of us there is what remains of the ground city of Tenochtitlan. That market is basically how the city was, and I'm not sure which of those pyramids is the one that it was there, but look at this beautiful, like, so there's not much left, but you can still see those heads. I think they are heads of snakes. That's Mexico, guys. Such busy streets, so. Look at this dog. It's insane, no? The most famous food in Mexico City, el taco al pastor. The most impressive for me is how he cuts the pineapple on top and how it falls down right into the taco. So I think, guys, this ends the video here. I showed you the essence of the historic center of Mexico City. It doesn't show you the whole country, but it shows you a pretty cool city in the world, you know.